Legal dictation number 14, speed 100 words per minute. Start. Immediately, son-in-law of the deceased Dr. M.L. Khatri, PW7, and his wife Mrs. Rashi Khatri, PW8, on being informed, reached the house of deceased and lifted the deceased with the assistance of PW1 and PW6 and put him in the car, and thereafter he was taken to nursing home of PW7 where he was declared dead. Brij Mohan was stated to have died in police encounter at Mathura. During investigation, it was revealed that the accused Ajay Kumar, who was an accused in another criminal case, wanted to eliminate the deceased, who was appointed as special public prosecutor in that case. Therefore, he conspired with deceased Brij Mohan during his stay in Tihar jail to eliminate the deceased. The police, after getting information, arrested the appellant on 5th July 1998 at Jabalpur, and after investigation submitted the charge sheet. We have heard Shri R.K. Maheshwari, learned counsel for the appellant, and Shri A.S. Nambiar, learned senior counsel for the respondent. At the time of incident, PW6, J.S. Oberoi, and PW11 were present in the chamber of deceased. J.S. Oberoi was not examined and PW11 was declared hostile. PW6 was the main witness of the occurrence and he identified the appellant. PW1, 2 and 3, who rushed to the chamber of deceased, also identified the appellant. PW6, junior counsel of the deceased, was the eyewitness and had described the manner in which deceased was murdered in his chamber. According to him, the deceased came from outside, sat in his office and called for suspended constable PW11, whose petition was to be filed in this court, and started giving dictation to his steno J.S. Oberoi. At that time, a young boy peeped from the door of his office and deceased called the boy. The boy entered the office but did not sit and called his companion, who came with a revolver in his hand. The first boy took out a revolver from his bag, pushed PW6, and at that time second boy started firing. According to PW6, both the assailants fired from their revolvers 4-5 shots. This witness identified the appellant as the second boy who came inside the office with a revolver in his hand. PW6 ran away from the office and called police control room from adjoining houses. When he returned, he found the deceased profusely bleeding with his face downward on his table.